Today I was supposed to go on a safari. I had the choice to go at 5 in the morning. It's now 7:30. I opted to go for half a day starting at 1 o'clock. It's pouring tropical rain, and I will not be going on a safari. I'm not disappointed because I got very, very close to elephants yesterday on the drive in here. What a beautiful animal. Ah, cooling off, cooling off. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, geez. Much closer than I did on the safari that I did up north, so no disappointment from this boy. Hey, there's my driver. It's been an extremely rough ride with very little hope of seeing more elephants. Saw a total of about 4. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. Hey, look at this. They haven't seen shit.
Elephant crossing right in front of us. We have to stop. There's some more coming. I don't know where they're going.
As you can tell, I was not terribly impressed with the safari we did in Hurulu Echo Park. As a matter of fact, we didn't see very many elephants. It was rough going, and I kept thinking, man, if it rained in this territory, these trucks would get stuck. So what's the story with all these elephants that are in this video here? Well, that was Barbara doing a safari in Tanzania. She saw elephants. You're viewing Travels with Lobo, a 3-week discovery tour of Sri Lanka. Thank you for joining me. Vlog number 31. Remember, a vlog is published every Friday. In this ambitious vlog, I'm driving from Yala National Park to Mirissa, the southern beaches. I'll be talking about the Yala Peace Cottages owned by Manju Sanjeewa and his fight for survival due to the COVID pandemic. Not to be missed, the war monument at Tangella, the Indian Ocean, and finally saying goodbye to my driver, Ravindu. Elephants yesterday on the drive in here, much closer than I did on the safari that I did up north, so no disappointment from this boy. Should have closed that gate last night. Oh well. Okay, so that's the report on this day. I'll be heading for Mirissa, the south coast. Still pouring here, but by gosh, this is the best omelet I have had. You said it'd be a Sri Lankan omelet. It is, and it tastes great. And the weather is just wonderfully liquid sunshine. Great day in Sri Lanka. It's a rainy day here on the edge of the jungle, on the edge of Yala National Park. And I'm here at Yala Peace Cottages. And this gentleman has a very, very important role to play with Yala Peace Cottages because he's the man responsible for the whole thing.
My name is Manju.
Manju, and you own this
Yes,
place.
I'm the owner of this property. I've been here since 6 years so far now.
6 years, and you created this from nothing, right? There was nothing here, you say.
Yes.
I see you have a lot of positive reviews on booking.com. And
because middle of nature, nobody around. So I live myself here, you know. So most of people came here, enjoy the nature. That's the reason I brought this place as well. Also, ich bin ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. Ich lerne vom Touristen lernen keine Schule mehr. Normalerweise ich bin keine unterhalten Deutsch sprechen, dann manche Worte vergessen. Wenn ich normalerweise unterhalten Deutsch sprechen, dann alle Worte wiederkommen.
Und da waren viele Deutsche,
Deutsche und Holländer, Frankreich, Italiener.
Ja.
Ich bin ein bisschen andere Sprache auch sprechen.
Genau. So as you heard, Manju put his everything into the Yala Peace Cottages, and he did a wonderful job. In the meantime, COVID-19, and you know the rest of the story. I have my concerns about his survival, as you can see on the booking site. They're not taking bookings right now, and I have not been able to reach him on WhatsApp or Facebook, so all the best in any case. Now, I did succeed in speaking with him yesterday, and the situation is desperate. No tourists for over a year. No government aid, just plain survival mode. Desperately trying to get a bit of help from wherever he can. At the cottages where I'm staying, this is the pool. My guide says if I come back next year, the pool will be completed. Now, Manju did send me this photo of the completed pool, but laments the fact of having spent all that money to build a pool just before the pandemic disaster hit. Well, what to do in these difficult situations? I did the same thing as I did with my driver and the painter in Sigria. I made a financial contribution, which I hope will help. I also drafted a GoFundMe type of letter to be sent to all of his satisfied clients. You can see behind him on the wall all these people who are satisfied with his accommodations. Well, maybe he can send them an email and ask them for some financial help, maybe. But as a final comment, imagine putting all your dreams, all your efforts into creating this wonderful property out of the middle of nowhere. Every tree was planted, every building built, of course, and it's all taken away by a pandemic. Now, I was scheduled to spend 2 nights at the Yala Peace Cottage, but because of the rain, I bailed out early. And that was exciting because it meant I might have the time to see Galle, beautiful Galle. Galle is a city you cannot miss, and if you want to stay a longer period of time in Sri Lanka, Galle would be that place. I did end up there several days later. Now, this very busy day started at the Yala Peace Cottages located near Tissa Maharama, and our next stop was the lighthouse on the southern beaches in Tangalle. Ravindu, what are the speed limits in Sri Lanka?
Yeah, we have to normal road. We can go to the maximum 70.
70, yes, yeah. Okay, but
and expressway we can go to the maximum 100.
Okay. In the city
City also we can drive maximum speed in 40.
40, yes. So here on the south coast, palm trees and everything could be Florida except for the tuk-tuks. Over here, lighthouse. I think you can actually go up there. I think I will. Actually, this is not a lighthouse. This is called the War Heroes Monument or the War Memorial Tower to commemorate the war heroes of the protracted Civil War 1983 to 2009. It was fought against the Tamil Tigers of northern and eastern Sri Lanka. It was built by the Navy. But off in the distance, beyond those lions, my very first view of the Indian Ocean. Have I ever seen the Indian Ocean before in my life? No, I have not. I went to India, but I did not see the Indian Ocean, so there it is. You really do get an extraordinary view from the lighthouse at Tangalle on the south coast of Sri Lanka. Indian Ocean to my right. That's where I came from, the national park, where I didn't go on a safari due to the bad weather. Looks very lush, tropical obviously, as I look that way. Now, from the looks of it, it seems Tangalle is a pretty interesting place with lots of beaches and lagoons. Might be worth to stay there for a day or two. I couldn't do that because I was on a car and driver format. But yeah, and there you see the Tangalle Navy Monument. It's got all kinds of names, but it's a monument. The stunning coastline of the Indian Ocean. As I look out that way, and I know you're asking, if you go straight out that way, where do you get to? Well, it's hard to... You would get to Ethiopia or Kenya. You know, I was just guessing, but I was darn close since it's the Horn of Africa. That would be Somalia. And Ethiopia and Kenya are just behind it, so I was close. But we know close only counts in horseshoes, and I wasn't playing horseshoes. More tropical views, the Indian Ocean, and for the first time I see these stunning, stunning beaches. Look at this. That is an amazing beach. So that's the direction I'm headed in. If the name of the place that I'm headed to came to mind, I would say so. Our destination name, which escaped me obviously, is in this little bay right here next to Matara. Had I known then what I know now, I would have asked the driver to stop at Hambantota. It's a very important place in Sri Lanka. I vlogged about it in vlog number 7, and I would have liked to have just seen it. This is the name of what is now called Colombo International Finance City. This sits uneasy with some Sri Lankans. They're still smarting from the loss of sovereignty involved in a last encounter with what critics call Beijing's debt diplomacy, and that's about the port in the south. That is Hambantota, located in the south of Sri Lanka. All right, the Chinese built this port for $1.1 billion. By 2015, Sri Lanka was crushed under that debt and couldn't pay the interest. And here is the hammer. Colombo finally agreed to turn over the port to the Chinese for 99 years in exchange for the cancellation of the debt. 99 years, Chinese control of this territory. By the way, Hambantota was in the hometown of then-President Mahinda Rajapaksa, and the port has... And there it is, a magic name on the south coast, Mirissa Beach. That's where my trip would end, and that's where I would say goodbye to my driver on this day. That's what a phone sounds like in Sri Lanka. There's the driver driving and talking on the phone at the same time.
Hello. Hello, good afternoon.
Wow, nice. By the seashore. We are in Mirissa, and my driver... Ravindu, yes. I didn't forget. I just wanted you to say it. My driver, Ravindu, and I are going our separate ways now. I'm on the south coast of Sri Lanka, and he is heading maybe back to Kandy. Yeah. So Ravindu was an excellent driver, very cautious driver, right? Very cautious driver. But you promise you are going to work on your...
Yeah. Improve my English knowledge.
Right, that's a very important, right? Yeah. And you're going to try it with Google
Translator.
Translator, yes. Yeah. It's hard work. It's hard work.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have the money for lessons in Kandy, you got to do it yourself somehow.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Ravindu.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Yeah. See you.
Okay. As always, thank you for viewing. See you next Friday for more exciting stuff. Exciting? Yes, for me it's exciting. I might be the only one, but yes, we will continue with Mirissa, finally to the beaches of Sri Lanka. See you then. Okay.